Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon. I hope you're all well today. Hello, Tom. Hello, Roke. I hope you are both well. It's very good to see you here. Today I'm talking all about poetry and vocal percussion. And I had a big thought last night about what was the best way to convey what I mean by vocal percussion to you. So I've selected three of the songs that I really like that I think give you a really good idea of what I mean by that. So I'm not going to do all of them, but I will do a little bit of each. The first song that came to mind for me was this one. So this is by Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five. The song is The Message. So as I said, I'm just going to do a little bit, but I can definitely, Deep Purple is definitely vocal percussion. You know what? I'm going to add that too. Particularly things like Child in Time and Lazy and stuff like that, very much so. So here we go. It's like a jungle sometimes, it makes me wonder how I keep from going under. It's like a jungle sometimes, it makes me wonder how I keep from going under. Broken glass everywhere, people pissing on the stairs, you know they just don't care. Can't take the smell, can't take the noise. Got no money to move out, I guess I got no choice. Rats in the front room, roaches in the back, junkies in the alleys with a baseball bat. I tried to get away, but I couldn't get far, cause the man with the tow truck repossessed my car. Don't push me, cause I'm close to the edge. I'm trying not to lose my head. It's like a jungle sometimes. It makes me wonder how I keep from going under. So that's a really good example of vocal percussion. Hello, Cool Gamer. Really good to see you. And a lot of it translates to poetry, and there's a really big overlap area there, particularly when it comes into a lot of what your modern rap music, a lot of what you'd consider spoken word and everything like that kind of overlaps too. So one of my first loves when it comes to music is Tom Waits, who very much is on the vocal percussion side of things. So I'm also going to do you a little bit of this. This is The One That Got Away by Tom Waits. It has my favourite line, well, my second favourite of his lines, which is, I lost my equilibrium, my car keys, and my pride. And I think we've all been there. So here's a little bit of Tom Waits. Well, it's gigolos jumping salty, ain't no trader out on the streets. Half past the unlucky and the hawks a front row seat. Dressed in full orchestration, stage show Johnny's gotta pay. And send him home talking about the one that got away. Could have been on easy street, could have been a wheel with irons in the fire and all those business deals. But the last of the big time losers shouted before he drove away. I'll be right back as soon as I crack the one that got away. Well, the ambulance drivers, they don't give a shit, they just want to get off work. And the shortstop and the victim have already gone berserk. And the shroud tailor measures him for a deep six holiday. The stiffies froze, the case is closed on the one that got away. Now Jim Crow's directing traffic with them cemetery blues, with them peculiar looking trousers and them old Italian shoes, and a wooden kimono that was all ready to drop in San Francisco Bay. But he's mumbling something all about the one that got away. Costello was the champion, the same old Ritz Hotel, and the best this side of Fairfax, reliable sources tell. But his reputation is at large, and he's at Ben Frank's every day, waiting for the one that got away. He's got snakeskin shorts, he looks like Vincent Price, with a little piece of chicken, and he's carving off a slice. Someone tipped her off, and she'll be doing a Houdini now any day. She took his hustle and a greyhound bustle, take the one that got away. While Andre's at the piano behind the Ivar and the sewers, with a buck of shop for pop tunes and a fin for guided tours. He could have been in Casablanca, he stood in line out there all day. Now he's spilling whiskey and learning songs about the one that got away. Well, I've lost my equilibrium, my car keys and my pride. The tattoo parlor's warm and so I hustle her inside. And the grinding of the buzzsaw, what you want this thing to say? I say, don't misspell her name, buddy. She's the one that got away. So there we go. There's a little bit of Tom Waits vocal percussion for everyone. Hello, Magda Love. I hope you are really well. Really, really good to see you. And before I move on to the rest of it, there is one other song I just wanted to do on the vocal percussion side of things. This is one of my favorite songs from the 90s. It's by a group called MC 900 Foot Jesus. The song is called If I Only Had a Brain, and the first line of it is, suppose I accidentally got my shit together, which actually has become a big part of my life, which I call Siagmist. And I think we all have that moment in life. You semi-okay? Oh, well, I hope it improves, love. I know it's been I must admit, I nearly didn't make it here today. I've got tradesmen going outside quite noisily. It was chaos. I had to go to the shops and it was just chaos. So I hope you're improving, but I figured at the very least I could come for a little while. And I'm not 100% well too, so I'm a bit sick. So, but anyway, on that note, let's move ahead with a little bit of the vocal percussion. So this is one of my favorite songs ever, called If I Only Had a Brain by MC 900 Foot Jesus. And you can laugh at me trying to rap, so here you go. Suppose I accidentally got my shit together. Would I get a medal or a pat on the back and a little feather? I could stick it in my cap or pin it to my shirt. Go it in the yard and poke it in the dirt, or leave it in the woods where it couldn't be found. If it fell over, would it make a sound? And if it did, would it be the sound that you like? Or should I do it over until I get it right? You say everything I know is wrong, so do me a favor and play along for a minute as the rusty gears turn. Don't be alarmed if you smell something burning upstairs. It's a little BB rolling around in a boxcar. See us together. Maybe it wouldn't be hard to explain if I only had a brain. Somewhere on a higher mental plane, I might learn to come in from the rain. If I had a clue, would I still be here with you? Gee whiz, if I only had a brain. Who's that? Oh, my little friend Cupid, wearing a shirt that says I'm with stupid, always nearby wherever I go. He's looking out for me, don't you know? Mr. Excitement, never in a rut, Johnny on the spot with an arrow in his butt. Ouch! I guess your love is true. Now, if I could only get a clue, somewhere on a higher mental plane, I might learn to come in from the rain. If I had a clue, would I still be here with you? Gee whiz, if I only had a brain. Gee whiz, if I only had a brain, had a brain. Gee whiz, if I only had a brain, had a brain. Ha! Bum, bum. So that was MC 900 Foot Jesus, If I Only Had a Brain, which is definitely one of my favourite songs. So on that note, today is all about poetry and vocal percussion. And when it comes to poetry, particularly reading poetry, you need to have a degree of vocal percussion with it. It's really important. It's one of the same things that, lets me sing a cappella as well. It's being able to be the percussion yourself. I muck around with Human Percussion a lot, where I play myself and I sing at the same time, but it does funny things to your voice sometimes. Which is what it's all about. I love playing my armchair. Percussion's what it's all about. Life has a melody. Poetry has a melody. Or not so much a melody, more a rhythm. It's what a lot of it's about. So the vocal percussion, I find, very much fits in that whole area as well. So I thought it'd be a good idea to have a little bit of a chat about the two. So on that note, while I sit here and click myself silly, I'm going to read us a couple of poems that I wrote in recent days. I've been writing a huge amount, and a lot of these will go on to become songs, and some of them won't. So this is my little kalimba here, which a lot of you will know now. I might just quickly change the filter over. Hello, Sarah. Really good to see you, love. I hope you are well, and that your day has been good. It's been a bit of a flat, crappy day all around for everyone, I think. So hopefully you have escaped that. But I might go full fat. Oh, no, this one does wrong things to my face. That's really wrong. I've got a heap of bird filters here, so let's see. Let's go the doves for the moment. My last name actually means peace, so doves are always kind of apt for me. Yeah, so here's my kalimba. Now, just in case anyone missed it the other day, I also had a little miniature one delivered, which is a little necklace, but it's very soft. So unless I fully mic it up, you're not really going to hear that one. I intended to play it a bit when I was singing, but the universe had other ideas. Hello, Shangy love. Really, really good to see you. You've been okay. That's good. I'm really, really glad. I'm really glad. And thank you to those of you that made it last night. Pug and I sung on his channel for a few hours, and it was a huge amount of fun. So thank you to Pug for streaming, and thank you for those of you that made it. I know it was quite late for a lot of you, and you will have definitely been in bed or elsewhere. So we'll definitely be back with more sing streams, and I definitely intend to do these every day, or if not, there might be 1 or 2 days a week where I'll do something else instead. But I'll be doing some more sing streams on top of all of that as well. But on that note, let's get some poetry going. So here is my kalimba, and this is one I wrote a week ago. So here we go. In the quiet times, do you distract or face the mirror and learn about self? Work on character, personality, and evolution. It can't be branded. That is empty by definition and not a form of human. Do you feed your urges or learn what they say? Why? And then consciously make a choice. Then reflect on, learn, perfect, evolve, or go back to sleep under guise of brand. Human should not equal commodity. There you go. So that's my little kalimba. And I'll find one on a more positive note, because I tend to write a lot of different stuff. I had a few here that I was going to read us. So I hope you've I don't know, Roke, if you saw as well, I've got a little piano xylophone now. I know you playing the keyboard would love it. It's behind me. Unfortunately, it's like over there. It's quite cool. It was like a little kid's toy. And because I can play the piano, I'm finding you can play chords on it. And it's got little hammers that hit the xylophone bits from underneath. It's quite cool. So anyway, I've got some stuff to show you as well. I've been doing quite a bit of wire work in the last couple of days. I've been making some headpieces and some different things as well. So I'll show you a little bit of that shortly too. Let's do a different bird filter for the next one. Oh no, this one's a bit, that makes me a strange colour. I don't know about that one. This one doesn't seem to do anything. Okay, why not? I don't quite know what this one is, but let's play with this one for a little while. You get me in multiple versions. Okay, so here we go. I'll do a little bit more of the Kalimba. And this one I wrote on Friday, so it's now Monday morning for me. I know for a lot of you it's going to be Sunday night, but it's 11:15 a.m. Monday morning for me here in Australia. So here we go. Can you laugh in the face of adversity as all around you comes crumbling down? Turn tragedy into comedy, suffering to silliness, frustration to fun, ground and center when it feels an earthquake, rugs pulled from under feet, changing all in a second. Do you laugh straight away or after the storm has passed? And silver linings found as you process and adapt. Does your world freeze? Do you fight or fly? Stand your ground and laugh. Howl at the wind. Sing laments from an anguish you could not control. Laugh lightens the load. What else can you do? Nothing? Then laugh. Then laugh. Then laugh. Then laugh. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha. And there is another version of this we do at certain times depending on the mood, which goes like this. Fuck! Shit! Fuck! Shit! Bugger, what a crappy day! Fuck this! Fuck this! Not today. Shit! Shit! Fuck! Shit! Shit! Fuck! Shit! 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 Fuck! Fuck! Not today. Not today. But ha 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 is better than fuck this. Ha 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 is better than fuck this. Ha ha ha, so much better than fuck this. Ha 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 ha, fuck this. Ha 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 ha, ha ha. There we go. So it shows you where my head's at today. A mix of happy and fuck this. Which is often, I think, how life is. Life isn't all sunshine and lollipops. It's not all great. It's what you do in those moments. It's what you do when the chaos hits. Often I sing. That helps me. We all have ways of positively venting, and I think that's what a lot of it is about. We all do what we yeah. That's what a lot of it's about. So on that note, let me show you a couple of the things that I have been working on in recent days. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And sometimes in like this, I wipe my hands of you. It's one of the best ways to ground and center as well. It brings you back. It kind of cuts all the connections. It's a really good thing. Same as stamping your feet, clapping your hands. There's a reason I really like the percussion and the vocal percussion, because it's a really positive way to vent. And it's kind of like cursing in a positive way. So, hello, Pug. Really, really good to see you. I hope you are well. Thank you for streaming last night. I was just saying before, it was a lot of fun. We got in the zone, in the singing zone. It was a lot of fun. And I definitely look forward to doing more in the future. Okay, let's go something silly, because it's all about silly today. And this is definitely silly. So I was going to show you some of the pieces I've been working on in recent days. So I will have shown you a lot of some of the crochet costume work I'd been doing recently. But my number one love and skill, actually this is not going to be a good filter for this. Give me a second, everyone. Let's take it off entirely. Here we go. Hello. So my number one passion has always been jewellery making and crystals. Hello, Al. Really, really good to see you. I made jewellery for nearly 10 years. I was strict no dyes, glues or synthetics, so I only worked in sterling silver, gold and all forms of crystals and jewelleries. I also sold crystals and stuff too. So when I started my visual arts degree, I started doing some of my jewellery style work, but as wearable art. So this is a headpiece that I've been working on. It's mostly, I've plaited it. I've included hematite and wood in this one. So it'll sit here, or I can have it sitting here. I've made 4 or 5 of them in different forms. So that's more where my and once I've made all my components, I start building stuff. So a lot of my big masks, you'll see I've built the whole thing out of, intricately done silver work and stuff like that. Hello, Epi Love. Really, really good to see you. And this is just a really simple one where are we here? Really simple one I've done as well. This one's got hematite in it. And one of the reasons I put a lot of the beads and other stuff in it is so it sits above the skin. And because I made jewellery for a long time, I'm very conscious of all the connections, no loose bits of wire, like it has to not catch on things as well. So a lot of this sort of stuff will go into a lot of the crochet work and stuff I've been doing, where I'll start building. But that's my main love and passion is this. But this is really simple in comparison to a lot of the jewellery stuff I used to do, where I used to make, a lot of pendants and stuff like that. So now I'm kind of doing all these big things. And in the past, when I only worked in sterling silver, it would have cost me way too much money to do any of this stuff in silver. So I have very much been enjoying doing that this week, and I'm going to be doing a lot more of the making in the next few weeks, and I'll show you each day a little bit of what I'm doing. I hope you've been really, really well, Epi. It's really, really good to see you as well. So I do apologise. I was obviously not around for a while, so I'm slowly getting back into YouTube and catching up with everyone, and it's really nice to see everyone again. It's been quite... I've been missing everyone. So I hope you are all having a good day, and wherever... We've only got a few minutes left here, so this is only just a quick half-hour stream for me to come and show you some of the stuff, have a bit of a chat, talk about different things. And today I've been trying to rap for you, whether that was successful or not. Oh, actually, you know what? I've got enough time to do that other song request you asked for. So let me, because today is all about vocal percussion, and there is a couple of really good. Hello, welcome, Druzy. Well timed, because I'm about to do Deep Purple. So there you go. You have timed it perfectly. As I said before, we were talking about vocal percussion and how that very much ties into rap music and certain singing styles and, you know, poetry delivery and all this sort of stuff as well. So let me go for one that's particularly, I think this one is the most vocally percussive. I won't do all of it because this one, the actual song goes for 13 minutes. So I might do a little bit of this one and jump. Hello, Shirley. Really, really good to see you. I hope you are well. I hope you've had a very good day. So on that note, let's give us a bit of colour at least. Here we go. This one's probably the right filter for this one. So here is a little bit of Deep Purple for everyone to further exemplify vocal percussion. Sweet child in time, you'll see the line that's drawn between good and bad. See the blind man shooting at the world, bullets flying, oh, taking toll. If you feel bad, oh Lord, I bet you have, and you've not been hit, oh, by flying lead. You better close your eyes, oh, bow your head. Wait for the ricochet. Ooh, 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 and then we keep going for a while and repeat and repeat. So another real quick one, just because this is definitely on the vocal percussion side of things, is a little bit of lazy. You're lazy, just stay in bed, yeah, yeah. You're lazy, just stay in bed. You don't want no money, you don't want no bread. If you're drowning, you don't clutch no straw, no, no. If you're drowning, you don't clutch no straw. You don't want to live, you don't want to cry no more. Well, my trying ain't done no good, no, no. Said my trying ain't done no good. You don't make no effort, no, not like you should. Lazy, just stay in bed, yeah, yeah. Lazy, just stay in bed. You don't want no money, you don't want no bread. Lazy, just stay in bed, yeah, yeah. You're lazy, just stay in bed. You don't want no money, you don't want no bread. If you're drowning, you don't clutch no straw, no, no. If you're drowning, you don't clutch no straw. You don't want to live, you don't want to cry no more. Well, my trying ain't done no good, no, no. Said my trying ain't done no good. You You don't make no effort, no, not like you should. Lazy, just stand back. Lazy, just stand back. You don't want no money, you don't want no bread. There we go. So there was some Deep Purple for all of you. It's okay. It's been, and we've almost, there we go, a couple of seconds. Sorry, everyone. So on that note, thank you everyone for joining me today. It's been lovely to see you all for another dose of inspiration. Tomorrow I'll be talking all about Aussie animals. And a lot of this first week has just been covering off some of what I'll be covering each week, giving you a little bit of an introduction. And I'll be starting to do a lot more in the future. I've got a lot prepared in the way of what I call kiddie craft for adults, which is stuff we all used to do when we were young. It's a huge amount of fun, and it's stuff we can do with things lying around the house. So I've got quite a lot organised on that. I'll do lots of little 3-4 minute sections on what we can do, and different things, a lot more fun. So thank you for joining me, everyone. I do hope your day improves wherever it takes you, that the sun is out, and if it is night, that the moon is shining, that the chaos stays away, that the inspiration flows, that you get some random laughter in the strangest of places, that the synchronicity is on fire as it improves the path ahead of you. Until next time, everyone, much love.